Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into the top 10 most popular Nintendo Switch 2 games. Right now, a list that captures the hottest titles being played and loved by Switch 2 gamers around the world. From breathtaking RPGs and fast-paced action to nostalgic remasters and groundbreaking open-world adventures, these games are defining what makes the Switch 2 so special in 2025. Whether you're looking for your next must-play title or simply curious about what's dominating the charts, this list has you covered. So grab your Joy-Cons, hit that like button, and let's jump straight into the countdown. Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster brings a beloved classic JRPG back to life with a visual and technical upgrade worthy of the Nintendo Switch 2. This turn-based role-playing game revolves around the iconic Brave Default system, which lets players stack actions or defend strategically to turn the tide of battle. The remastered graphics shine in HD with crisp character models and beautifully enhanced environments. The orchestrated soundtrack brings nostalgia while sounding richer and fuller on modern hardware. On the Switch 2, the experience feels smoother than ever, loading times are minimal, and battles run at a steady frame rate. However, its slow-paced storytelling and traditional combat might not appeal to gamers looking for something more fast-breaking. With quality-of-life additions like auto battle and skippable cutscenes, this remaster doesn't just revive a classic, it polishes it for a new generation. The Touryst Deluxe is the definition of a chill yet captivating gaming experience. This indie gem drops you onto a series of beautifully crafted islands where your goal is simply to explore, solve puzzles, and uncover hidden secrets all at your own pace. The game's voxel-style graphics are a highlight, delivering bright and charming visuals that pop on the Switch 2's display. And with smooth 60 FPS support, every camera movement and character interaction feels silky clean. There's no combat or time pressure here, just pure exploration and zen-like gameplay. The deluxe version adds new islands, mini-games, and improved visual effects to elevate the experience further. If you're tired of intense battles and endless grinding, the Touryst Deluxe is a refreshing break, the perfect game to unwind with on your Switch 2. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma blends farming simulation dungeon, crawling, and real-time combat into a uniquely satisfying life RPG hybrid. As the latest entry in the series, this game transports players to the magical land of Azuma, where daily routines like growing crops and building relationships exist alongside swordplay and spellcasting. Combat is fluid with enemies in the wild, and dungeons reacting dynamically to your actions. Weather effects and day-night cycles add another layer of immersion. You can tailor your character into a monster hunter master farmer or balance both paths. On the Switch 2, everything feels faster from loading screens to combat animations, making it easy to spend hours lost in this vibrant world. Whether you're tending your fields or facing down massive bosses, the game never feels rushed. With new multiplayer features, updated craftable gear, and seasonal events, Guardians of Azuma is a rewarding and peaceful adventure for players who love freedom and creativity in their gameplay. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition marks one of the most surprising comebacks in modern gaming, and the Nintendo Switch 2 finally does justice to its ambitious open-world vision. Set in the neon metropolis of Night City, you play as V, a mercenary, navigating a web of corruption, rebellion, and cybernetic enhancement. The gameplay is an addictive mix of first-person combat branching dialogue choices and deep character customization. Gunplay feels punchy, hacking adds strategic depth, and the RPG elements give players full control over how the story unfolds. On Switch 2, the game runs more smoothly than ever before with stable performance and minimized bugs, something early adopters could only dream of. This version includes the highly praised Phantom Liberty expansion, along with all previous updates and DLCs, the biggest win being able to explore this futuristic beast of a game in handheld mode without trading quality for portability. For fans of impactful storytelling and immersive worlds, Cyberpunk 2077 is now a top-tier choice on Switch 2. Final Fantasy Tactics. The Ivalice Chronicles revitalizes one of the most iconic tactical RPGs in history with stunning visual upgrades and meaningful gameplay refinements perfect for today's strategy enthusiasts on Switch 2. Set in the politically complex world of Ivalice, you command squads of knights, archers, mages, and monsters on battlefields that reward thoughtful planning. Every move matters, the game's grid-based combat is meticulously balanced, and class progression encourages experimentation. The HD 2D overhaul is spectacular, blending pixel art characters with modern effects and dynamic lighting. On Switch 2, animations are smoother and visual clarity enhances gameplay readability, critical for strategy lovers. New features include never-before-seen job classes, smarter enemy AI, and side missions that flesh out the lore. However, the slower pace and learning curve may not appeal to everyone. Still, for anyone craving deep tactics and a gripping medieval fantasy story, the Ivalice Chronicles stands as one of the richest, most rewarding experiences on Switch 2. Mario Kart World is pure unfiltered fun, and the latest entry in this legendary franchise makes the most of the Switch 2's power. Featuring new courses, iconic characters, and dynamic track elements, Mario Kart World raises the bar for couch competition and online chaos. The core gameplay remains a joyful mix of drift-heavy racing, strategic power-ups, and lighthearted sabotage. Whether you're dodging shells, boosting around corners, or launching bananas at friends, every race delivers unpredictable excitement. On Switch 2, the game runs at a silky 60 FPS, even in 4-player split screen. Online matchmaking is faster and more stable, and the new cross-tournament feature lets players from around the world compete in custom seasons and leagues. The roster includes fan favorites like Link and Samus, plus special guest racers introduced exclusively in this version. Track designs are more vertical and interactive, making every shortcut a thrilling risk. Mario Kart World isn't just a game, it's a celebration of multiplayer mayhem, and it's never looked or played better. Pokémon Legends Z-A marks a bold evolution for the Pokémon franchise, pushing the boundaries of exploration, storytelling, and world building on the Nintendo Switch 2. Set in Lumiose City before it became the bustling metropolis, fans know this game invites players to help shape the city while uncovering the mysteries of Pokémon ecology and history. Gameplay centers around open-world exploration, real-time Poke interactions, and immersive quests that reward observation and curiosity. Catching Pokemon feels more dynamic with different terrains and behaviors affecting how each encounter unfolds. The visuals, while simple, are clean and vibrant, aided by the Switch 2's stronger hardware, which brings smoother animations and rich environmental effects. The narrative adds emotional depth, exploring themes of coexistence and community building. Exclusive to this version are new evolution forms, seasonal events, and player-driven development of Lumiose City, making every journey feel personal. For those craving a fresh take on Pokémon Legends, Z-A is both innovative and deeply nostalgic.
If you're spotted, trainers will challenge you to a Pokémon battle. Or you could...
Hades 2 is a masterclass in roguelike design, offering fast-paced, action-layered storytelling and a brilliant flow state that keeps players hooked. You take on the role of Melinoe, sister of Zagreus, as she battles through the underworld to challenge Kronos, the Titan of Time. Combat is quick, fluid, and packed with weapons and godly boons that dynamically shift playstyles. Every run brings new surprises, whether it's a powerful spell from Hecate or a devastating combo unlocked mid-fight. The satisfying loop of death and progress is as addictive as ever. On Switch 2, the frame rate holds steady even during the most intense battles, and load times are practically instant, making it a dream to play on the go. The game's folk-inspired soundtrack and hauntingly gorgeous visuals elevate the mood in every biome. Featuring expanded story paths, additional gods, and a fresh magic system, Hades 2 doesn't just build on its predecessor, it ascends beyond it. A must-play for every Switch 2 user. Hollow Knight Silksong has finally arrived, and it's every bit as graceful and challenging as fans had hoped. This time players take control of Hornet, a nimble and deadly hunter navigating a mysterious new kingdom filled with traps. foes, and ancient secrets. The Metroidvania gameplay is tighter and faster, with Hornet's acrobatic moveset adding verticality and speed to combat and exploration. Battles are demanding, but fair. Each enemy tests reflexes and timing, making victory feel deeply rewarding. Visually, Silksong is an artistic triumph. The world is painted with lush colors and detailed animations delivered beautifully on the Switch 2's crisp display. High frame rate support means movement feels fluid and precise. Platforming is more satisfying than ever. The game also introduces new tools, crafting mechanics, and quests that alter the way players experience each region. Despite its expanded scale, Silksong still captures the emotional quiet and haunting atmosphere that made the original special. Whether you're a newcomer or a veteran bug slayer, Silksong is a genre-defining experience that belongs in every Switch 2 library. Civilization 7 stands at the pinnacle of strategic gaming on the Nintendo Switch 2, fully optimized to take advantage of the hybrid console's unique capabilities. Firaxis has refined nearly every element of the iconic one more turn formula, from diplomacy and combat to science, religion, and culture, making it one of the most immersive entries in the franchise. In this latest installment, players lead historical leaders across eras of human progress, shaping their civilization's destiny through choices both grand and subtle. The tactical depth is layered, and rewarding command armies negotiate global alliances and make civilization-defining decisions while navigating environmental challenges and political tension. What makes Civilization 7 exceptional on the Switch 2 is its seamless performance. Load times are dramatically reduced, animations are smoother, and the touchscreen functionality allows for intuitive map navigation and interface control perfect for handheld strategizing. This version also features exclusive content such as new leaders, climate-focused mechanics, and the all-new climate era emphasizing environmental strategy as the world evolves. Whether you're a veteran of the series or new to global domination, Civilization 7 delivers an endlessly replayable experience that showcases the Switch 2's potential as both a portable and a premium strategy device. And that wraps up our list of the top 10 most popular Switch 2 games right now. From epic RPG sagas and roguelike masterpieces to tactical adventures and party-friendly chaos, the Nintendo Switch 2 is proving once again that it's a console for every kind of gamer. Which of these games have you played, and which ones are you adding to your wish list? Let us know in the comments below. If your favorite title didn't make the list, drop it too. It might show up in a future video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more curated game lists and breakdowns, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update in the world of Nintendo Switch 2 gaming. Stay tuned. Up next, we'll be covering the top 10 best Switch 2 co-op games you can play with friends or family. See you in the next video.